think they bigger than your program, and they're not. Let's get one thing clear. Like, what's up, you guys? It's your girl TV, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Okay, so today's video is just going to be red flags I've ignored and why I won't do it anymore. So red flags I've ignored and why I won't do it anymore. So this is gonna be episode 2 of my little series that I got going, because I can't lie, y'all, I low-key love doing sit-down videos. So this might be like a little series that I'm gonna make. Basically, I asked my Instagram and, you know, my personal opinions of red flags that like men or women do and why you won't tolerate it. So I think I got about 20-25 things on the list, and we're just gonna get straight into them. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get straight into the tea. Alright, you guys, so I was looking for my microphone, but I think it's at the house, so we just gonna have to make sure that I'm talking loud enough in this video, because the AC is booming right now. Like, y'all know I don't play, but we're gonna get straight into. So number 1, we got inconsistent communication. Listen, if they only hit you up when it's convenient for them, that's not effort, that's breadcrumbs, okay? Like, I hate a dude who will be like, oh, I was busy, I wasn't on my phone, da 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 da. First of all, now you know for a whole 10-11 hours you wasn't on your phone. You didn't touch your phone not once. You couldn't say hold on or nothing, not once. You just blatantly ignored my message. Nah, never is I'm going for that. I'm quick to be like, yo, like, do you think you're bigger than a program? Like, I don't know, but that's definitely got to be number 1 of red flags. If a dude is talking to you when he wants to talk to you, that ain't your dude, and it shouldn't be somebody who you would want to be your dude neither. Because why do you think that you could just talk to me whenever you want to? Like, you're lost. Literally, you're lost. Number 2 is like mixed signals. If I have to decide everything you say, then you're not being real with me. Now, granted, some people, they'll tell you straight up from the front, like, yo, like, I only want this or I only want that, and that's your choice if you still rocking with them. Because let's not be stupid, but let's be aware, okay? But if you're knowing that somebody's giving you mixed signals, they say one day, oh, I love you so much, da da da, next day, oh, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship with you. Like, it just like you're weird. Like, I don't know. You're weird. I don't know, like those mixed signals things, like, and then it's like, why do everything you say I have to like decode it? Like, I have to see what you really mean. Like, no, just say what you really mean. Just be honest. Like, people, they can't do that, and I don't understand why. Also, huge side note, y'all, I don't have my glasses because I forgot them at home, so that's why I keep looking at myself and like the camera. But don't mind me, and I'm looking over here because my list is over here. If I keep looking over here, okay, yeah. But so yeah, mixed signals and summary, the person is not being real with you, and you need to get away from them. Like, because if you don't know what you want, why am I lingering around looking like a lost puppy and all this da da da? Like, no, like, just be honest. Just say, hey, like, you know, I don't really want to be in a relationship, but I really like you, and I want to see where this goes, and maybe in the future I could be in a relationship. Cool, okay, adult, like, good communication. And then you decide if you want to be like, yeah, all right, we can give it a try, or no, I'm not going. I know what I want. I'm not going for that. Yeah, but I'll definitely put that in number 2. Number 3 gotta be love bombing. We all know, too much too soon, that ain't love, it's manipulation, just in a disguise, okay? Like, love bombing is too common. It's too common. Like, people do it so much now that it's getting scary. Like, it's getting scary. Because what do you mean you was talking about, oh yeah, we was talking for a week, I love you? What do you love about me exactly? The way I look? Or because you in that time frame, what do you know about me that makes you quote unquote love me? I don't get it, y'all. I really don't. Like, I could say, oh, I love the way that you treat other people, or I love the way that but me specifically loving you, YOU, that's like the whole, yeah, nah. So if somebody is love bombing you, y'all, don't think it's sweet, don't think it's cute, just run away, because yeah, you lost me. But I'll say the next thing definitely would have to be lack of accountability. If you can't admit when you're wrong, then you can't grow with me. There won't be no growth on your end. Because say like y'all get into an argument or something, and you know the person was in the wrong, and whatever the case may be, they're like, oh, trying to deflect or like gaslight or anything, like something like that. First of all, where's your accountability? We learned that when we was kids. Like, you learned not to lie when you were a kid. I don't know. Some people, they come from very different things, and it be a lot. But lack of accountability as an adult is really something serious, and people do it a lot. Like, just admit that you were in the wrong. Just admit that you're a clown, and then I would respect you more of you admitting that, yeah, I was a doofus, like whatever. Rather you saying, nah, this and that. Just admit when you're wrong. So if somebody can't admit when they're wrong, get the freak away from them, because they're stupid. Piggybacking off of that, gaslighting would be my next thing. Like, if you make me question like anything, my reality, like, you're not safe for my peace, my program, nothing. Because why are you gaslighting me? Like, why do you have me thinking that it's something wrong with me? Huh? There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. So if somebody is gaslighting you to the point where you have to question, like, dang, am I really the one, like, that's tripping? Like, am I the problem? Like, I heard that so much. Am I the problem? Am I the problem? No. Like, maybe you are the problem if you keep saying, am I the problem? But if somebody has to make you question, are you really the problem? They're the problem. Point blank period. I don't care about none of that. Like, people are crazy. But yeah, I would definitely put gaslighting up there. We all know what gaslighting is. We all know how it looks. Like, if somebody is constantly saying, like, yeah, you should have did this, yeah, you should have did that, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? No. Next one I would probably say is like disrespecting boundaries. So if you ignore my boundaries, you clearly don't have no respect for me. Like, this is a given. This should be in everybody's program, because somebody not respecting your boundaries is a sign that either they could be some type of dangerous, some type of disrespectful, anything like that. Because everybody's boundaries is different. Like, for example, like, a girl could be like, okay, we can go on a date, but we're not finna kiss or nothing like that, and a guy is still trying to kiss her. Why are you still trying to kiss her if she just said that she don't want to kiss on the first date? Like, oh, I thought the moment was right. I thought no. Cut the cameras, because you're stupid. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. So let's just make sure that we be respectful, period. Like, don't disrespect nobody's boundaries, and make sure that you make the boundaries clear. Because if you're not making it clear, that's another excuse for them to be like, oh, well, you didn't say this, you didn't say that. Okay, let's talk about it then. Like, let's be adults, because it's some stuff goes without saying. Like, if you get my vibe, if you know the type of time I'm on, then some stuff goes without saying. But you should always clarify if you're dealing with an airhead. Point blank period. I would say talking badly about their exes, or any of their exes, or all of their exes. If every ex is the villain in their story, then they're the common problem. And I say this because, y'all, I will literally be talking to somebody or whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, my ex, she had done like, she cheated, this, nah. Like, just have a whole story for what happened. Like, just make it quick. Like, what happened? Oh, we just didn't work out because such and such. One sentence. Okay, cool. No, they'll keep continuously going. Or if they don't want to say anything and they're like, she was just weird, or you know, y'all know how men be, then no. Nope. Because making your ex the villain in all of your stories not even just one ex, but all of your exes or whatever the case may be, then you are most likely the common problem, and I think that's a red flag. Yeah. Next one is a little bit controversial, but jealousy or like possessiveness. Like, jealousy isn't cute. It's like a controlled dress up as caring, but like it's really just control. Like, yo, for real, like somebody being jealous or possessive over you is not cute. It's a sign that they could potentially be like a abuser or something. Because what do you mean I can't wear the new aloe set because other men might look at me or somebody might ask for my number? I can't just be cute. I can't just be like, I don't know, like even if I wore dingy sweats and a headband and something else, like I can't just be cute. I don't know. I don't like all that jealousy and possessiveness. I know some people they like aggressive men, or they like the guys to be like that to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I feel like it's okay, but we know when the line is crossed. We know when you start saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. First of all, everything in life is an option. I can do whatever I want to do. Now, if we were actually in a relationship, because this is all talking stage behavior. This is all talking stage behavior. But if we were actually in a relationship, and we you're saying like, I don't feel comfortable with you. It's a different way for you to approach it. Like saying like you don't feel comfortable or this and that, rather you saying, oh, you can't do that, because I'm gonna respect you more you coming on some type of time, rather than you saying straight off the bat like, yeah, you not doing that. Like, who's not? Because now the person that me, you're gonna make me want to do it more. So yeah, no, we don't do that. Jealousy, possessiveness. My next one would be isolation from others. So like, if you try to cut me off from like my people, my family, my friends, that's not love, that's control. A lot of people, they want their boyfriend or girlfriend to solely be for them, like all about them, no friends, no other that. And I really think that's a red flag, y'all, and I really hate that, because I see it all the time. A girl, she'll get a boyfriend or get a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and she'll literally just treat her friends like dirt and put the guy above everything else, and just stop talking to her friends or whatever case may be. And it's like, okay, like that's your man, okay, love my man, love my man. But at the same time, who was there before your man? And like, wouldn't you be closer with your friends or your family? And why are you allowing him to take you away or put batteries in your bag about certain things? I don't know. It just be weird little stuff like that. But then again, some people, they don't see that as a red flag. They see that as them being locked in or overly caring or whatever the case may be. Nah. But to each its own. But I would definitely say that isolation from others is a red flag, because then say y'all don't work out, you're solely dependent on him or her. And now when y'all don't work out, who you gonna go to? Because your friend's gonna think that you a weirdo, to keep it a buck. Because I know I would. Like, you was over here kicking it with and now you're trying to come back over here because y'all not together no more, or not talking anymore. I don't think so. But that's just my 2 cents. Just take that into consideration, because that's also being a bad friend. But we ain't even gonna talk about that. That's for another day, okay? But the next one I would say is hot and cold behavior. So if your energy is always changing, you won't be able to build anything stable with them. Like, if you so hot one day, like, oh, like I'm really liking you, like like all of that, right? And then the next day you so cold, like, oh, I'm busy, I can't talk right now, this and that. Nah, hot and cold behavior was never sliding over here. Because what do you mean you was just over here popping it, saying that you enjoy spending time with me and all this and that, and the next day you're like, oh yeah, I got this to do, that to do, and I just can't, like, I can't be around you right now, like blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. And that mainly men do that, but girls do that too. So don't get it twisted. Girls be doing that stuff too, hot and cold behavior. But that's neither here or there. We already know that's a red flag, because again, that's what the mixed signals like. Now, thing is dismissing your feelings. So if you minimize my emotions, then you don't value what I have to say. Because if I tell you that, okay, you doing this made me feel like shit, like you doing this made me feel like shit, and you say, well, it wasn't on purpose, da 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 da, whatever, are we gonna talk about it or not? Like, or if I say, you what's a good example? You hugging that girl for 20 minutes and swaying side to side, back and forth, and doing all that made me feel like that you was playing in my face. Oh, that's just my homegirl, chill out. Huh? Are we gonna talk about it or not? Like, if somebody is dismissing your feelings, minimizing your emotions, anything, they don't value you, your feelings, nothing. And I feel like that's so important nowadays because people lack communication. That goes back to number one. Like, it's too much. But dismissing your feelings is definitely a big one because people do that a lot. People do that a lot to me, not even just in relationships, and friendships too, but that's neither here or there. We want to get into that in another video. Another thing that I would say is a red flag is avoiding commitment. So if you want all the benefits but not the title, then what are we really even doing here? Because men specifically, yeah, they do that. They want you to spend the night, crush, you know, spend time with them, all this and that, da da da. You want to do all this boyfriend girlfriend stuff, but you don't want to just be committed. You want to have multiple cakes and still each and number one too. I don't get it. And that is exactly why the STD rates are so high, because people, they be cool with that. They be cool with the not committing stuff. And it's like, if you have an understanding, then in some scenarios it's okay. But as far as like you wanting something and they not wanting something and y'all are still trying to make it work, that's different. But you wanting the commitment and the guy saying, yeah, like blatantly, like, yeah, I'm not feeling that, this and that, this and that, he's not into you. So let's just go ahead and cut that off. He only wants one thing from you. So let's just go ahead and scratch that idea, kill that thought, okay? Yeah, next. So the next thing I would say is being secretive. So if everything about their life is a mystery, you can't trust them. Because if I'm asking you questions, like, that's like, especially with guys nowadays, I know I keep saying guys because that's what I'm attracted to, so I don't know anything else about anything else. But especially with guys, like, you can ask them a question, oh, who you, the FBI? You the FBI? Huh? What are you talking about? Just answer the question. And matter of fact, don't answer the question, because I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Like, are you going to answer the question or not? Like, if they can't tell you anything about themselves, or certain things they don't want to tell you about themselves, certain things, granted, if it's like really private or a dark time that they went through, okay, cool. But if I'm just asking you, like, what's your middle name or something, and you talking about something, am I the FBI? Are you slow? Are you talking to me or not? Like, there's no type of trust there or nothing. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, being secretive is definitely one thing, because that goes into whole many other factors, because people really be thinking that they slick and you're not slick, Rick, okay? Like, people really do weird things, but that's neither here or there. Being secretive, period. Like, casually flirting with others is my next thing, because respect means acting single only when you actually are. So if you're not actually single and you're talking to somebody, or you're in a relationship, or whatever the case may be, flirting with others or casually flirting with others, like, it's so disrespectful to whoever you're talking to, whoever your girl is, or whatever the case may be. Because, yo, I be seeing it all the time. Like, guys, they out here giving hugs, they out here letting girls kiss them on the cheek, laughing, kikiing on all this. Like, granted, friendships is one thing and respect is another. Like, if you know that you into this girl, or whatever the case may be, why are you letting another girl hug up all on your neck and kiss you on the cheek and all that? Never in my economy. Okay, like, and people really be letting that stuff slide, like, oh, that's just his friend, that's just his friend. No, he don't got no respect for you, point blank, period. Another one I would say is not supporting your goals. So if you don't cheer for me or anything like that, you don't deserve the front row seats of what's going on in my life. Because how can you say, oh yeah, like I love that you do YouTube or whatever, but you're not supporting me? Like you're never liking the video, you're never even watching a video, you're not posting anything about me. Like you can't have front row seats to the show and not enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? And not cheer for the show. Like, okay. So it's just like when people don't support your goal, that's definitely a red flag, because it's like, why are you even here? Ariana, what are you doing here? Because
Ariana, what are you doing here?
I think that's so ugly, y'all. I really do. Like, you don't support me. Why are we even wasting our time here? Because support is everything. I'm big on that. Like, if you don't have no support or no support system or nothing like that, y'all, I'ma just pray. Next one I would say is constant excuses. So if you always have an excuse on why something can't be done or why you can't do this or this and that, blah blah, you don't value my time. Because we making plans for Friday on last Saturday, so a week in some, or almost a week in some. And that Friday, that day that I'm already getting dressed, I'm already getting ready, you tell me, oh, something came up. What came up? You can't tell me. Something important. No, you just don't value my time. Like, and if they keep like continuously or doing that, continuously having excuses, they don't care about you. Because what do you mean? Like, I don't get it. And I hate that people think that that's normal for people to be quote unquote busy all the time. Granted, we are in college, we are, like, you know, doing our big ones, everybody's shining, but there is downtime in a day. Trust, nobody is going from wake up to bedtime of just straight working. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Especially with us being here, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, now in the real world, that's different, because it's like, okay, I can go from my 9 to 5 to my 5 to 10 with the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy, real big busy. And then about time I'm not busy, I'm ready to get in the bed, rub my feet together. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody here is there yet. So there's no excuse as to why you should be having constant excuses for not being able to do something. Granted, if you're going through something and something's going on in your life, that's where the communication comes back in, because what's going on, this and that. And if you don't feel comfortable telling, just say, yeah, I got a lot going on right now, whatever. And the person will respect you more if you just say that. I promise you. At least in my case, I will literally have so much respect for you literally just being honest and saying that. Child.
Child.
Another red flag is, I got about four or five more. But another red flag is making you compete. So if you have to compete for your attention, then they're not worth it. Because why am I having to do my big one all the time and this and that just for you to even pay me any mind? Who are you? They think they bigger than your program, and they're not. Let's get one thing clear. Like, making you compete, first of all, we ain't making nobody do nothing, so let's just kill that thought. But if they have you feeling like you need to compete with them to get their attention, compete with other girls to get their attention, or other boys, then no. Because yeah, you can have your little roster or whatever, but it comes to a certain point in time where it's like, you gonna do what you need to do or not. Because I don't really have the time. Like I said, you're not worth it. Like, I don't have the time for that. Another one I would say is like talking down to you. So like, if someone is belittling you as a joke or whatever, it's not a joke, it's disrespectful. Why are you saying, oh, you'll never be this, you'll never be that? That goes back to signs of an abuser. Because don't talk down to me. If anything, you should be speaking highly of me in any scenario, even to me, when you're talking to me. That's just plain respect. Like, somebody talking down to you, I be seeing it so much. Like, guys saying like, just nasty stuff to the girl. Like, who are you? Like, girl, slap him. Why are you even letting him talk to you like that? Like, for real. But another red flag is when everything is on their terms. If it only works when it works for them, it's not mutual. Saying that you can only hang at this or that time. What about me? Like, at this or that time, I could be either sleeping, eating, showering, at dance practice, doing homework, at class. You don't know what I'm doing, and you're not even asking me, is this time okay? You're just trying to make the plan just to see if you can get the platform, and that's just not gonna work. So when everything is on their terms, when it goes from just hanging out to going on dates, when everything is on their terms, it's only when they make the time for you, it's not mutual. Like, I don't know. That one is really like, it's iffy, because it goes back to like what kind of relationship you guys have or whatever the case may be. But somebody wanting everything to be on their terms, 9 times out of 10 is not, nah. Because why can't we do this or this at this time? And if you don't have a valid reason, nah. But my last one is going to be, you feel more anxious than you do happy. If peace disappears when XYZ shows up, you are not for me. Like, a lot of people, when they get into these relationships or whatever the case may be, they literally, they lose their glow. And I see it all the time on TikTok, like, you know, before the relationship versus after the relationship, or before, during, after, and you'll see that they become mellow. Like, their light is gone. And if your peace disappears when you're with somebody, that's the #1 sign that they aren't for you. As much as you might want it to be, because, you know, every girl, they want their perfect love story anyway. Like, they want that. But yeah, I don't know, you guys, but definitely, if you always have to worry about what this person is doing, or if you always have to beg them to even spend time with you, hang out, or you constantly have to double text or whatever, like, yo, let's be real with ourselves and just, like, let it be known that, yeah, like, they not feeling it, and just let them go. As much as it might hurt you in the moment, you're gonna realize, like, yeah, that was the best decision for me, because I was never letting that slide. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really all that I had. This video has literally been rolling for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna try to chop this down as much as I can. But I hope I gave you guys a good amount of red flags and why you shouldn't do them anymore. I don't know if I'm gonna name it red flags and why you shouldn't do them anymore, or red flags and why I don't do them anymore, because some of these I never let it slide. Trust. But you know, we've all had our fair share. We all have had our experiences of certain things, different things. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is really gonna be it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you got something out of this. Thanks for tuning into episode 2, and I will see you guys in my next lit video.